I'm talking to you. We've received information concerning your involvement in espionage. You can either cooperate with us right now, or you'll be under arrest. Do you understand, Colonel?
No, not really. Why do you keep calling me Colonel?
You need to get dressed. We have to search your apartment.
Would you mind if I clean my palette? The paints, it'll get ruined otherwise. It's just behind you there. I have a cloth myself. Thank you.
All right, start searching, please.
Thank you.
All right, search the mattress, the bed, the floorboards.
Would you put that in the ashtray?
The chair.
Take a good look on the windowsill there.
See the desk.
Wouldn't want to get this ruined.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Power and Frames, where real power meets real politics. Thank you for the love on my last video on Rajniti. Today we are diving deep into Bridge of Spies and exploring what this Cold War thriller tells us about diplomacy, justice, and power plays. Bridge of Spies isn't just a historical drama, it's a masterclass in negotiation, diplomacy, and moral courage. So buckle up because we're heading straight into the Cold War territory. It's 1957 and the Cold War is in full swings. Enter James. No, not James Bond, but James B. Donovan, played by Tom Hanks, a New York insurance lawyer suddenly pulled into high-stakes diplomacy. His mission? Negotiating the exchange of Rudolph Abel, a captured Soviet spy for Francis Gary Powers, an American U-2 pilot shot down over the USSR. Simple, right? Not even close. Donovan's role is a textbook example of track 2 diplomacy, where non-government actors step in to resolve conflicts. He's not a politician or a spy. He's an ordinary man navigating extraordinary circumstances. The 1962 exchange of Abel for Powers on Berlin's Kliniki Bridge became iconic, and also obviously the inspiration behind this film. The Forgotten Art of Diplomacy. While today we're supposedly on the brink of World War III, let's revisit the importance of the forgotten art of diplomacy through this film. What made the plot very thrilling was Donovan wasn't just negotiating Abel for Powers. He was also working off the record to free a third American, student Frederick Pryor. Problem was, the US didn't recognize East Germany and the Soviets didn't want to deal with East German affairs direct. So Donovan had to run two parallel negotiations, one with the Soviets and another with the East German officials, without giving them any political legitimacy. The Bridge of Spies had far-reaching implications for international relations because it demonstrated that even during periods of extreme tension, diplomatic channels could remain open for negotiation. Donovan used private meetings, intermediaries, and back channels, and even though US wasn't pushing for Pryor, Donovan made it clear, no Abel without Pryor. He told the Soviets, if you want your guy back, make sure Pryor gets released. That's diplomacy. Cool head, long game.
How is this the national interest?
Not the incarceration itself, sir. It is possible that in the foreseeable future, an American of equivalent rank might be captured by Soviet Russia. We might want to have someone to trade.
Wow. That sounds like spinning what-ifs. You could do that till the cows come home.
It's my business, what ifs. This guy, to his death, we leave ourselves wide open. No policy in our back pocket for the day the storm comes.
Nice speech.
Building trust. From a diplomacy perspective, the Abel case was more than a Cold War security issue. It was the test of America's commitment to its own ideals, due process, rule of law, and moral consistency, even in the face of fear and public pressure. Donovan defended Rudolph Abel not because it was popular, but because it was the right thing to do. In doing so, he earned Abel's trust, a rare achievement between enemies. That mutual trust became the backbone of the eventual prisoner swap. It showed that diplomacy isn't just about power or leverage, it's about credibility, meaning your enemy must see you as a fair, principled, and reliable person on the table. Or as Donovan put it,
I urge you to cooperate with the U.S. government.
Well, I said no. Perhaps you could relay to your friends at the CIA that I meant it.
No, I don't work for the agency. I don't work for the government. I'm here to offer my services as your legal counsel. If you accept them as such, I work for you.
If I accept you. Are you good at what you do?
Yeah, pretty good.
Have you represented many accused spies?
No, not yet. This will be a first for the both of us.
All right?
All right, you accept?
Yes, all right.
Good, okay.
lightest drink beats loud power. Donovan isn't loud, threatening, or armed. He's measured, smart, and human. He doesn't negotiate with anger or bravado. He negotiates with calm clarity and the weight of moral authority. Diplomacy thrives when ego is minimized and empathy is weaponized. Negotiation is a multi-layered game. Donovan isn't negotiating one deal. He's balancing US-Soviet relations while also maintaining Eastern Germany's legitimacy. Diplomacy is a chess, not checkers, anticipating the moves, managing stakeholders, and planning 5 steps ahead.
This is not an equitable trade, sir.
But what you're saying is, if Powers has given up everything he knows, then Moscow would trade? Why wouldn't they? As for Abel, if he dies in an American prison, the next Russian operative who gets caught might think twice about keeping his mouth shut. And you never know. Abel might want to see the sky again and decide to trade Russian secrets for small American favors.
How can we know this? We, little men, we just do our jobs.
Like Lieutenant Powers. He's just a pilot.
He was making photographs from 70,000 feet when he was shot from the sky. People in my country consider this an act of war.
Misuse of the word national security. Under the ban of national security, countries often justify actions that blur ethical lines, surveillance, secrecy, even injustice. But Bridge of Spies flips that script. Donovan doesn't treat Abel as a pawn, he treats him as a person, and Abel responds in kind. That mutual respect becomes the quiet force that makes the exchange possible. This event set a precedent for future prisoner swaps. It showed that espionage, while a source of conflict, could also provide opportunities for dialogue between countries. In the realm of international law, the exchange raised questions about the treatment of captured spies and the balance between national security and individual rights. For Donovan, protecting human dignity wasn't just a moral stance, it was legal leverage and diplomatic strategy. Because at its core, diplomacy isn't about abstract policies, it's about people. And you know what's even more interesting? In real life, Donovan later traveled to the Soviet Union to visit Abel, a friend he made under the most unlikely circumstances. That's diplomacy done right. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Next up, a political deep dive into Zootopia. Follow me on Instagram for more updates and see you in the next one. Bye!